Hello and welcome to a little bit of early evening city building or tile building or something. I don't have a title. With me, an out of breath BonBonB from just running up the stairs getting a drink. Hi Gerard. Hi Ben. Excellent. So basically I am currently just doing, I've given myself, again for anybody who's just joining for the first time, here's the map as a whole. Here's the tiles. Well, here's the one tile. To save people arguing over the start square, I decided I would give myself the start square. So that is me. And my build currently looks like this. It's probably 80% done now because I'm keeping it small, keeping it simple. This was only ever about small, simple village style builds, or whatever you want to do, okay? Or whatever you want to do. There's a couple of changes I want to do, not major changes, but I'm thinking this road should be more of an arc rather than a straight line. So I'm going to probably do a little bit of just adjusting of this road. And maybe this road as well, just a slight arc in it, I think, rather than the straight line. I think I would like to have something up here, maybe a big house with a folly. That might be quite nice up there. What do we have in the way of other properties beyond these ones that we picked out? I mean, maybe this one. That might work up there, you know. That's a big house. Let's have a play with that. So yeah, so at the end of this week there will be a video telling everybody how to submit their I'll just pop that there like that. Feels a bit lonely, but I'll stick a folly. We'll have a folly. We'll have whatever else we can put up there from vanilla. Yeah, okay, right. Jobs. Let's start off with the things I know I want to change. We'll start by budging that up a little bit. Tweak. Kind of like them in a straight line there, but I'm going to pull these ones back a bit. Obvious reasons. So yeah, there's a whole bunch of other people doing their own things, and then we will merge everybody's individual tiles all together into one, and I'll do a special video showcasing the entire map as it has come together. I think that's the plan. You're going back just to. We have a. Yeah, you're tied to that one. I was looking at this bush that encroached onto the pavement there. Looks a bit weird, but that has been fixed. And you've also got an encroaching bush on the pavement. Right, so that, I think we will move these in just a little bit. Maybe straight with each other, but just not so far from the road. Right, that looks better. And then, like I say, this road here does feel like it needs to be pushed out a little bit. Lovely. And we'll just tweak these out too. Like so, and like so, and like so. Lovely. Buildings along here. Again, we'll bring them in, but not so close that the bushes make their way onto the pavements. Oh, like that. That's what I was trying to avoid. Over this way is a couple over here. You can come closer. You can come closer. Nice. And then this one, put you up there for the moment. I'm thinking. It's not working because this is my brain we're talking about here. Right, move you down this way, angle you slightly. Move you this way and in a bit. You're not too bad where you are. Not too bad. You're okay here. This one needs to do a hole all the way around. And then these guys here, with a little bit of adjustment, I think we can get one more in just before the end of the way, and that will be a nice little run there. Only just a bit of a wiggle. Maybe if we move you that way around. That's almost better. So I think that's slightly more believable. I know we have a little straight bit at the end there, but that's fine actually. I don't mind that too much. We have this. Now I'm going to give this a folly. And when I say a folly, what I mean is, ooh. Also, I mean, what's this park actually look like? Can't remember the last time I used it. Oh no, that's horrific. It's horrific. Who, where, and why did somebody think that this was going to be a great idea? Somebody did somewhere, didn't they? Forget that idea. Right, so we have our castle. You can call it a folly. And we're going to do a road up from here, I think. What we're going to have... It's going to have to just be... dirt track might be the answer. We might upgrade this in a minute. Which road are we going to come off of? It will be from here. And I think from about here. We use a straight road. I did say straight. I've clicked straight. There we go. Just wiggle there. I'm going straight for a minute. I have to do some finagling in a moment. Sirens for the BonBonB Bingo players. If that was distant or coming towards us, or maybe I missed it go past, I'm not sure. Oh, here they are. It's an ambulance. An ambulance. There it goes. Off into the distance. Right, this comes a bit close to the road here. So I think we'll move that in like so. This building is going to be all right there, isn't it? And do we want this castle here? Well, folly there, I guess. Yeah. Okay. Just got to remove a few things. You know, the sort of things that need to be removed. Right, that's good. Well, I mean, it's not finished. Yeah, we've got some detailing we can do. Right, so at your we need help video, user said yes a week ago, but you haven't assigned a tile to him. Really? Oh. 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 Did I miss somebody? Come on. Videos. We need your help. Comments. Oh, crikey. Hang on, we've got 7 days ago edited. That was... I think I've missed a couple. Here. I will put these in a minute. If you're in Discord now, if you want to let them know, I've got the page open. I will add them in a minute. That's not going to be a problem. I miss them. Sometimes you just don't get the updates, the notifications on older videos, and that's just I think what's happened there. Right, this will be, what houses are we going to have along here? Out of the ones that we've selected. I mean, I like this, but it's way too small. What was I going to... I had an idea for these little fellows, but I don't know what that idea was now, because it was a while ago. Planning on possibly some houses up this way too. These were for farms, weren't they? Hang on. Right, you. Have a copy of you, please. Oh, that might be facing the wrong way and in the ditch. But other than that, it's exactly what I had in mind, yeah? Oh, come on. Get rid of that. Rotate that. Align to terrain. Ooh. That does cut into the terrain somewhat, doesn't it? That might not work very well here. And I can't edit the terrain. That's a problem. That is a problem. This is slopier than it looks up here, isn't it? This is slopier than it looks. Could it be... Oh, and of course we've got the dirt track as well out of this. I might not use this, you know. Not this one. That is much chubbier than it would appear. Maybe this one. Something smaller. Smaller? Oh yeah. Also having the effect on the terrain. But if I bring this in a bit closer to the edge, in fact move it into the corner of the field, like so. Let's grab the trees and the trees only. Gotcha. building out there on its own. Yep, happy with that. Another smallish one down here, which we will grab. I loathe it when the building doesn't fit, or when the terrain just wants to be a complete, you know, you know, I hate it when terrain's the bugbear. It goes that way around, doesn't it, I think. Oop. Okay. Bread and beyond. Maybe somewhere around here. Maybe put a few of those out. And we will again rely on the magnificent come on nodes segments, node segments. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, hello. I think we can definitely make use of that little skill. There we are. That's beautiful. Apart from this one. That's beautiful. In fact, that's beautiful. Yeah, that will do nicely. Boundary painting to do there. I'm not going to do boundary painting on these buildings here, but these ones just feel a little bit isolated, I think. So, what to do with you? I honestly don't know. That was... I mean, maybe we could make some kind of farming industrial area here. One at the end there. What happens if we push them together? Do we get any anomalous trees? I think we do. Yeah, it's not going to work like that. Two of those back to back doesn't look particularly interesting. But what might work would be end to end. Can't do anything about the different coloured roofs, sadly. But something like that is potentially interesting. Now, so pop you and you. Down. That's okay. That kind of works. Parking lot. Possibly the big one. Still think the big one might be too big. But this is kind of like an out in town. Think of this almost like a garden centre, almost. Let's have a look what I'm looking for here. Not growable. It's going to be... Thanks for the horn, guys. I'll get rid of that. We won't find it with that there, will we? I had it a second ago. That's the one. Loads of rocks. Good search. Parking. Can we at least... Thank you. So yeah, thingy here. We'll have another thingy. I think we'll go with this one. Might try and find a commercial unit to work down here as well. When I say I might, it's what I'm going to try and do. Right, pop you in the side. No, it's not worked. That tree's absolutely the most annoying thing I have found today. Can we get away with that? I think we can. Are we using dirt paths again? I think we will be. We've got a tree. Oh, you absolute numpkin. Different coloured roofs. Why not? Why not? Right, what have we got in the way of commercial that I can use? I think I'm going to go back into the find it. And get rid of that. Go back into growable. I suppose there's going to be anything in the high density that's workable in this sort of size. Maybe this? Okay. We'll have a look. I don't think it's going to work. I've got a freaking bloody haircut. That's just awful. Absolutely awful. Will you get a different one if I pop it down? No. Absolutely vile. I'm sorry, but it's just not good, is it? We've got big bites again. Who was here earlier for the big bite laugh? It was... Oh, I'll tell you what. You had to be here earlier. It was cryingly funny. Right? Let me show you. I can't recreate it, sadly. But this building here is a big bite. It's kind of... The sign's kind of hidden. I might put another tree to hide the sign. We have the side entrance with the big bite here as well, right? But on the roof of this building, in the middle here, big bite sign, which really did not work for me. It's kind of obscured a bit, so it works a bit better. But I wanted it to look a bit like an English pub, right? This is as close as I can get, really, in vanilla assets. So I wanted to hide this, and I found this building, and I popped it down to hide the sign. And what did appear? A big billboard on the side of this sign saying Big Bite. It was hilarious. The timing was just magical. And I hate it. I just hate this game. Oh man. It absolutely trolls me. Right, anyway. Anyways. I don't think there's going to be anything in here because this is the high density stuff. Probably just need something small and innocuous. Let's have a little look for something small and innocuous. That may be, mind you, as soon as I let go of that, it's going to have freaking ice cream on the bloody roof, isn't it? I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. And I don't like it either. Please. Oh. Oh. Yes. 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 Okay. That actually is pretty much what I need. Just like that. Nothing more than that. Right, paths. We go back to the paths because I want to hide the thing that is thinging things. Not really what I'm looking for here. And copy. And oh blimey, that last one was a killer. Right, so that works. I think we fence around this somehow. What sort of fence? What sort of fence? Probably a different one from the one we used earlier. Modern fence. What do we get with the modern fence? Oh, blimey, did not want to do that either. Right. It's a bit slopey, but we're going to get that with whatever we use, aren't we? I can use this. I can use this. That's fine. Straight line from here to here. Straight line from there to here, and then from there to there, and a few props. I don't remember what they're called. Oh, there you go. I found it. Right, do we have... Well, that's a mass transit. What is that anyway? It's a... What's this? Monorail, maybe? Yeah, monorail shed, apparently. I was hoping there might be some sort of garden shed structure in vanilla. Okay, let's see what props we've got that... Oh, go away. What props have we got that we can use? Let's get rid of that. And hang on, we could probably use... that up here. There we go. Right, so prop time. Not Rico, Propo. I mean, we could have some. This is going to be some sort of garden centre. A few tables. People to choose from. They're nice, aren't they? Shopping trolleys. Shopping trolleys. It's a garden centre. Ha 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 ha. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. One over there. One here. And there would definitely be a couple left lying around in the car park. That is inspired detailing. Do you know what I mean? Oh, and there's always somebody who's good, isn't there? So what I'll do is I think it's probably somebody who wheeled theirs back here, and a couple of people who put them properly but couldn't be bothered to go back across the road. Right, so garden centre in progress. Big bloody shed. Anyway, I've got some drink here. Let me read the chat. 9 on the workshop already. Brilliant, well done. He posted a new yesterday. I will get to that. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, let them know. If you're in Discord, let them know. I will, as soon as the stream's done, I will get over there, and I just missed them. There's so many messages. I've got over 2,000 videos, and comments come up on a lot of them. Yeah, some of them really obsolete. So, yeah, I get lost in it. Don't you hate it when the bun don't fit? Love you make those farms. What farms? Did I make some farms? No, I didn't make the farms. That was Uncle Ron. Turning the building solved it, correct. A big bloody shed, yeah. Inspired by real life shopping cart practices. Absolutely. Hi, Mayor. It's the only way, right? In fact, there'd probably be a shopping cart out here. And then they basically dumped it there because they had trouble running it over the bumpy surface. Right, looking for other things that could be in a garden centre in the way of props. Bins you can buy in the garden centre. I know that because I bought mine at garden centre. There's a few of those. Benches, absolutely benches. Pot plants. Oh, absolutely. Oh, we are having fun. Are we having fun? I am. Is that floating? It looks like it's floating a bit. I think it might be affected by the terrain. How are we going to do this? I need to check. Because perfectionism and all that. Okay, let's grab. Actually, I'll leave you there for the moment. Probably go and delete you at the end of this. We will align these to terrain height in a minute. where's that one? This one. Have I got props? I haven't got props. No, I have. We will delete you. We'll grab, oh blimey, no nodes, no segments. There we go, that's all tidied up. Back to the prop hunt. These are barrels. You can get barrels, can't you? Well, that's handy because we've got some barrels down already. Lovely. Boxes would be good. We know where to put them. We can remove some of the count by, there we go. Some boxes. Planks. Oh, of course you can get planks. Mind you, that is more of a wood merchant, isn't it? But I don't see any problem with this. Not using prop snapping. We'll have a few loose on the bottom there. Lovely. That's a in-use trash container. I think I could use that for. Not really. I mean, I know it's a rooftop. Sheds. We've got sheds. Ladies and gentlemen, we have sheds. It's not a shed, but it will absolutely suffice as a shed. In fact, so would the other one. What technically was that? Rooftop access. Well, I think an alternate style of shed could be a little bit of fun there as well. More of a summer house style shed. Rooftop windows. Nah. Pretty sure there was greenhouses at some point. Is that the same, or is that a different bench? Well, benches are over here. You want all the benches together, don't you? These ones sell better, so there's only 2 left. Of course, we want to put a vending machine out here by the entrance. Of course we do. Little fountain. You can buy fountains. Probably order them. You see the fountain you like, and then you order it and they deliver it. What's that? That's some kind of bins. We have bins. Up yonder. As we have these big reels up here, so that could be more logical. And that gives me a bit more room for the children's play equipment. Children's play equipment. Is there anything else? A pagoda, a pavilion. That'd be too much. And wow, we are well in here, aren't we? We are well in. Door marker. I think we're probably about industrial gate. That's not what we're after. But these more potential sheds although they're not sheds. I think we'll put a couple like that backing onto the wall, because you can't really justify those, can you, as sheds. We got more pretty stuff. Gotta be a little bit careful I don't overdo it. I mean, that's a lot of fun, but it's not what you would buy. I think we're probably... Oh, you get some aggregate, don't you? I don't think I've got room, but I would have around the sides here. You can get aggregate and stuff like that. Right, that's not the worst. We'll do some more footpathing around there. Let's sort out these children's play equipments. And we'll copy another one at the back. This one here, roundabouts. I mean, it's not really garden equipment, is it? But it's the nearest we've got. And God damn it, I'm going to use them. Garden Centre, brought to you by the makers of WhatMap. Oh, I hadn't finished the line. I've got these to do. I think we'll pop that here, and then we will look for path, path, path. And we'll do this again. Won't be in the props. Node segments. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. We are slowly getting there. Right. I think that area is done. This area feels a bit empty, but I can live with it for now. Never came up with what I was going to do with these little houses. Just don't seem to have a place that... I mean, could it be... You know what it could be? Right, you're coming with me. We have a location for you. The granny house. The granny house round the back of here. Let's again, I'm going to grab the dirt path. Dirt path. There we are. So the big house is just needing some... I think we're getting close to detailing. This area here, I think we're just going to go for some more of these larger houses just in this area. Don't think we can really get away with... I mean, these were more riverside, I think. I did say I was a bit questionable about some of these, whether I could use them. Don't think I can. Nor you. You are a potential filler. so you're not going completely. And then step it back a little bit. Step you back a bit. Step you back a bit. And step you back a bit. Where is the front door on this house? I'm surprised I didn't find any of those when I was doing the prop thing. Those other tables. Why didn't I find any more tables? I'm going to go hunting through those tables. I'm sure there's more tables that we can add into that garden centre. Oh, where did you go? That was a bit rude. Oh, it went under here. That was weird. Very weird. Right, let me go back to... Yeah, we've got plenty of tables. Look, modern table set. And we'll just put one down. And we'll have one of these and a chess table. High level tiling. Ooh, now you're talking. Now you are talking. I think we'll have it on the angle, the diagonal, something like that. And then we can have all three tables living on there like that. That is much better. Right, so what we'll have here is just some big houses. Copied, whizzled that way up to the end. And again, it's kind of cheating, but I'm only cheating myself, aren't I? I'm going to move this one. That one's too close to the other one, so you're gone. I think this one and this one. Actually, not this one, that one and that one. No, one large one, this one. Right, so we'll mark out some boundaries for these, and that will feel nice. That will feel nice. These two buildings, I mean, you can live there, I guess. I'll move you out of the way completely. Now moving you back. Now moving you forward, moving you back again. Oh, gee. And then what was this? Some kind of small unit. I might add it into this. I just keep giving this a bit more character. There we are. So some kind of little industrial complex there. The gas station here is what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab all of this. I'm just going to budge it. Up parallel with the back of here. There's definitely something disconnecting there, isn't there? What's happened here? What has happened here? I don't know why we've got this long merge lane. Do you know what's going to work here? Oh, you know what's going to work here, don't you? Oh man. Keep searching for, that's not on the table. The vendors' vans, the hot dog, or I don't know, vendor, not vending machines. What are they called? The what they're called. Oh, there we go. It's just right at the top of the props, isn't it? It's the top of the props. That's what you want down here. We'll put a grill, and I think I'll have this on the side, one of the sides of here. We got anything else like that? So billboards. What was that called? That might help me find it again, or something similar. What did you have the urge to call yourself? Kiosk. There we go. That's what I was looking for. One of them. That's down under. Ice cream van. Boom. Perfect. Although, would the kiosk be better down here? I think the kiosk would work better. Not in the not the grit kiosk. This thing. That would work better. Down. Not blocking one of the disabled bays. So something like that ish. And I mean, I know we're blocking a parking bay, but what the hell? What the hell? Yeah, the ice cream van can be parked just partly. There we go. Yep. That feels more like it. Hope it's still under 500. Pretty sure we are. Pretty sure we are. It's not like I'm going click, 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 or anything like that, is it? Let me... I do have the show more limit mod now, but I don't know what the start point was. Now, let me just go props only. So in terms of props, ignore this because this is the original map. Ignore that, that's original map. We've got about 20 here. And you've got that. That's not 500. Well under 500. Right, let's have a look at the chat because I need a sip. Wow, you guys have been busy. Wow, you guys have been very busy. Thanks for relaying the message. Thanks for that. In my real life city, there'd be one or two half block down the road because one lady used it to take her stuff home. This is true. But I am, in terms of the distance from the village, this is a long way. And the people that would maybe try and wheel it back aren't the sort of people that be living in these big houses. They would be the scummy people like me that would live in these small houses. And that is a heck of a way. So I think they would have it delivered. So that's my thought there. Excuse me. The flower beds. Back to Bill and Ben, aren't we? Who was here for Bill and Ben? Anyway, flower beds. Yes, flower beds. The question is, do I have room for flower beds now? Don't think I do here, but I would do along here. Oh man, you've broken me. You've absolutely broken me. Crap. Actually, they would. We can block the end of the road with this. And those are narrows. Do I want to block the end of the road? I don't know that I do. I don't know that I do. And plus they're going to be floating. No. I'm not floating. Our props are good. You come back off the end of the road. Brilliant call. That was a brilliant call. I absolutely love that. Yeah, that works. That works. Umbrellas. Umbrella. Is there umbrellas in the search? I know what you mean. Umbrella, Ella. Oh, umbrella. No, I'm getting nothing for umbrella. Nothing under the search for umbrella anyway. Will it be called Shedland? They don't sell ponies. Get it. Get it. It's loading a back. What? Working fine now. Oh, was it? Oh, did we have a little bit of lag for a minute? Sorry about that. Look, little spacecrafts. Shipping container. Casually in the car park. Totally buy that. Totally buy that. Yes. Yeah, yes. Is it under shipping container? Alright, let's have a look. Oh, recycling bins. That's what you get in these bloody places also, isn't it? Recycling bins. This is where you come to recycle your clothes and stuff. And my bin was a wheelie bin that I got, but yeah, we'll grab a container. I think we'll just pop it there. That's where they dropped it. Close enough to unload, isn't it? We got a bit crazy there, haven't we? We went a bit mad. Mad, I tell you. Right. It's a nice garden centre. Thank you. Hi, Dad's Play too. Good to have you there too. Worked out well. Thank you. It's like a building supply store. It's a combination of two. In the UK, if you go to a garden centre, quite often they're more than just a garden centre. They'll have, I'm thinking things like Wicks. Wicks have lots of how to plaster, wall battens, paint, wallpaper. It's more than just garden centres, and then you have the garden stuff as well, which is quite often stored outside because it's a garden centre. Yeah, so it's a combination of the two. So it's like a B&Q, Do It All, Wicks, that kind of thing in the UK. These are fairly common and very popular. People tend to go up there. It's Bank Holiday Mondays, which is what it has been today in the UK, the very last bank holiday of the year. So yeah, it's typically the day where we all get in the car, drive up to the garden centre, we get something to improve our house just a little bit, and then we drive home again. And it's considered, oh, and while you're there, you'll go to the cafe and buy a very expensive cake. Basically, it's a sponge cake and a cup of coffee for 20 quid because they've got a captive market. Eat before you go is my tip there. Now, I've got some really good. I mean, we've added so much to this from your feedback. That's absolutely amazing, guys. But it looks great. A lot of tables were added. Oh yeah, we covered that. Houses, very close friends. Hide and seek. Weird Al Yankovic. I think I'm no Weird Al. Yes, I think I'm a clone now. Thanks, tuning. I don't get it. I know Weird Al, but I don't understand the quotes. I know Weird Al, but I don't know Weird Al that much. Nothing is too long if Mr. Booze is involved. You were right there. Yeah, no plants, flowers in the garden centre. Yes, I missed the plants. Okay, I failed. It's like a Home Depot. Yes, it is similar to a Home Depot. Yeah, an American Home Depot. Yeah. How could I forget Bill and Ben, my favourite worms? Yeah. Flobber-dobber-dob. 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 And I haven't gone mad. Those were the words of Bill and Ben. Right, so in terms of building placement, I think I'm about done. I am going to do a little bit of foliage work, as I want to just mark out the garden plots on the large houses. Not worried about small houses, because they kind of sort of do themselves. I think this is good enough. But the large houses down here, large houses here and here, here, and the big house up here probably is going to need some special attention. Not sure what I'm going to do with this, because again, without having the terraform permission, whoever came up with this stupid idea didn't let people terraform. So there's that. Oh, there is this area of land here though that just feels a bit empty, doesn't it? It's got a janky. We've got, it's a janky if we look at it this way. Let me fix the janky. Let me fix the janky. Come on, we need that. There we go. That's been fixed. So Is there anything on this run up to here that I want to add? I mean, there is, but I can't think what would work up here. I can't think. Are we missing anything? Up by the garden centres, what else would be? Well, there is this. And the unique buildings. But that doesn't really work in this build. Come on. This is too big and too impressive a solution for the whole. Oh, come on. Thank you. Yeah, that's too much. That is way too much. Whose stupid idea was that? Shush. Let me be. Foliage is a cop-out. Is there anything else in the unique buildings that... The countdown clock. The only clock you'll ever need. Oh, hang on a second. Something I've not had a look at yet. Look at that. The countdown clock. Cities 2. Should we just sit here and watch this for the next 56 days, 19 hours, 33 minutes and 24 seconds? I don't think we will. Yeah, I'm forever getting new achievements because I'm playing the game for the first time. In terms of, mind you, that is to be fair. That hasn't been an achievement for very long, that one. I didn't know it was an achievement, but I do now. Right, so that's the countdown clock. The Plaza of Transference. What the heck? I've not seen these yet. I am so bloody lazy, aren't I? That is spectacularly ordinary, isn't it? Another one like that. These are just too big anyway. Plaza of the Future, again. Is there a unique building which isn't absolutely hideous that we can use? The locomotive halls is a possibility. Probably again too big though. I did use this on Bonneton. Now that is a potential. It's about the right size. It's a destination. People come down here for the day out. Not completely sold on it, but it's definitely, I'm concerned it might be mass transit. It's mass transit. Dang it. Dang it. Bulldoze. You came so close. You arrived too late. And we won't be using you. The boat museum is also mass transit, definitely. Chirpex. Traffic park. Was that also? Hang on. Tarfic. Learn to spell. Come on. Traffic park. I mean, I love this little thing. Such a great little... I reckon that could work. Need to check again though. Oh, you are joking. Say goodbye to the traffic park. Mass transit had some great destination buildings there. All three of them were like plausible, but nope, we're not allowed to use them. Ah, stupid rules. Look, stupid rules. Right, just watch out for that mass transit giblet. Lazarette Plaza. I mean, it could be we go with something like this. Something a lot more mundane. That's workable, I guess. What else do we have further up the way? Too much. Too much. And too much. So was it this one? It was this one. Statue of Wraith. I like this one as well. They have got some good things in here that's easy to overlook and just moan about. Could we back these on face to face? That might be a way of dealing with this. Oh. Something like this. Bring it a little bit closer. Try not to go over the hedgerows. Then a little bit of tree work around here just to make this into a... want the small parking lot as well. Let's do that, which would be here. There we are. And then, yeah. It's just something to do to get away from the homes, isn't it? Oh, next cinematic camera. Would they work better the other way around? I think that's a little bit better balanced, isn't it? Or is that going opposite? No, it's okay there, isn't it? It's okay there. Right. Something to do when you want to get out of the house. Tourist attraction. Now you need a railroad. Fortunately, we don't need a railroad. At least, how can you have a railroad museum not part of an old railway? Well, this is partly true, Depends how old the railway is. There are definitely parts of the UK where the railroads or the railways have been long since removed, back in the the 50s and 60s, and there are like old short steam tracks, that kind of stuff. So I could have included that by putting in a short section of track. Not going to though. Lovely. So is it mostly foliage now? I think it is mostly foliage now. I'm going to start with the house up here. This is the last thing that's got any major kind of effort required in it. We will start with once it's decided to play along, which it has. Hello, can I build a line, please? That's it. And I can finish it up there. We'll have, let it go, please. Go away, please. So slow. Tree. I'll just use these trees. A little privacy here. A little privacy down this way. As you're driving along, you just get a glimpse of the house and the folly through the gap in the trees. Unless you're coming from this direction, in which case, yeah, we probably should do something like that. There's a bit of a garden there. Perhaps we should go down to the garden centre, pick up some stuff for this house. What do we think? Maybe a couple here. And even one of the big ones. There we are. It's not one of the big ones. But guess what you can do? New tricks, everybody. Right. I want more to do. Swimming pool. Why has nobody said swimming pool? You are all failures, right? House like this definitely would have a bigger swimming pool than this. So I'm going to put two side by side and see if we can get an effect. We can't, but there you go, it's bigger. And I'm not putting that there as well. Right, lovely. Oh, do you know what we do have that we could use? This sort of house might be a little bit, oh, look at me, I'm big and important. And that would be coming back into this, going back over to the props only. We get rid of that. Because they would, wouldn't they? They absolutely would. Right, so that's that house done. It's not a stupidly huge manor house. It's just they've got more money than everybody else. They've got the land. We've even got a little bit of river. It's not as nice a house as this one, though. Down here by the river. Tucked away there. With a little slipway. Very nice. And for the people that can't afford it, you come and have your little ice cream down at the cafe. Then go for a little walk along the river's edge to the old bunker. And then a little picnic area at the end there. So that's all set. Right, so I now just need to do some boundary lines. And then I think I'm done with this. I don't think there's anything else really to add. Oh, the trees in this area. There's some more things to add. Okay? But other than the few things to add, there's nothing more to add. And back to... It would make a whole lot more sense if I just used moved it. Moved it. I'm going to use moved it instead. Right, so grab one of the view, and we're going to just make this corner a little bit more interesting. Again, haven't gone too heavy on trees on this map, so we have got plenty to play with here. Not too bad there at all. And view there. Little cluster here. And probably something to protect from the road on the way through. I'm going to do a little fade, just a little fade. It just feels a bit of a hard line going on here. There we are. Something to do. You always visit the tip. Right, so how are we going? I think you can't use DLCs and trams are from Snowfall, correct? Transit is only for show on this map. So you can put down rail line because rail is 100% vanilla base game. So you can, but it's going to be in your tile only. And it's not going to be operational. So all you're going to be doing is putting the rail line down. Right. So the final steps. I think we'll just stick with these bushes I think they work. They're in keeping with the rest of the map, aren't they? So we'll grab one of you, and we're just going to do some boundary lines. There we are. Slightly odd shaped gardens. It's not dissimilar from the one that I've got, which is defined by like 300 years worth of development in the area. I think that's okay. I mean, they could be a little closer together, but saving on trees. Save the trees. Oh, I've got to do a little bit of foliage work here as well. But first of all, boundaries. Let's set our boundaries. Some of these gardens look like they could use a tree or two. Just a couple. Why are we clipping? Two. It's very strange. Lovely. That's fine like that. And this doesn't need anything. That's the garden. Good, good, good. Love you. Make those hedges. Oh, thank you very much. Have you heard of the Sea Turtle Falls map? Yes. I don't recall it off the top of my head though. But I think it's somebody I should know. I'm embarrassed to say, I think it's somebody I should know. Who was the creator? Got a feeling it was somebody Hendrik mentioned a few years back. Is this a map from maybe about 4 or 5 years ago? Or is this a modern one that I've missed or have yet to spot? I think. Well, this guy's got a big garden, hasn't he? This guy's got a very big garden. Almost too big. Oh, there's a house to move into. Might give him a granny house as well. See, we do have a house we picked out, but I've deleted it, that we could use for that. Couple of houses with waterfronts. This one just has 2 road fronts. You go down here to the waterfront, and you can also have a waterfront. You've got that, and you've got that. Right, so we have, I think, a couple of dotted trees in a couple of these gardens. It doesn't feel like there wouldn't be trees. I think these gardens here can be extended to the tree line. Let's do that. That's the one. And we can just give them big gardens. Nice, 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 nice. In fact, the guys here kind of don't want that hedge at the end of the garden. They'd rather have a river. Now he's walking into their back garden. I think we can do that. Come on, bye. This guy as well, for that matter. Okay, nice. Which means I think all of, oh, we've got these guys here. I thought I was done. I got very excited. Love the hedges, thank you. 2015, so yeah. Leo Mystic Magic. It's not who I'm thinking. So yeah, it's a long way ago. Came out, so basically it came out within a couple of days of the game being launched. Don't recall much about it. I don't suspect it was any good by today's standards, or by any standards really, because a game that comes out that early, it's a hard map, right? Sea Turtle Falls. Hang on, let me have a quick. My Steam's now working for me, by the way, just to anybody who's wondering. It really wasn't working for me earlier. Steam. Let me have a quick look. Sea Turtle Falls. Oh yes, I remember this one. Yeah, it's challenging. It's bold. It's very much in your face. It's got almost 50,000 subscribers. 50,000 subscribers thinking, how the hell do I build on this? Crazy map. Yeah, early map. They really went for it. I'm really impressed actually. For the time, it's not the most hideous of events. Right, so that completes them. Then we have these houses here, which I think I'm going to go for squarish gardens. For all of them. Oh, hang on, those houses. You know what I said about a granny house? I haven't deleted it. I haven't. Hey. Sorry, being distracted again. You're coming with me, buddy. It was you that needed the granny house, isn't it? There we go. We'll grab the put path again. That might be the last network we do on the map, because I don't see that it's going to be anywhere else. We are in the final throes, the final throngs of my build for the 81 player collaboration. I don't see how I'll have much more to add after this. So that's done. I think we do just a long line of hedges. That last section was clonked big time. Big time. Try that again. Right, good. Oh, back to the tree line. You and you and you and you. Now, if I need to lose any trees, I don't think I've gone over my limit. But if I need to lose any trees, that's very easy to do. because Uncle Ron has given me some bonus trees that I don't need tucked in stacks, which was hilarious when we first found it. And also I've got all this grass foliage along here, and I'm sure that I could lose some of this to thin it out a bit if I need to reclaim some trees. But for me, for now, short of having to make some changes, that is tiles C3 done. Anybody want a it's so hard that I removed. You removed what? Sorry, you removed it. Right, shall we do a little explore? Not quite ground level. So the main road, this is the A road, runs through this way. This is the B road here, and then the C road that heads down into the, I mean, there's nothing this way, although there will be because people are building. But in terms of the shape of the road, it just feels like it's very rural off that way. So as we drive into, we haven't got a name for the town. Need a name for the town. Hang on. Thinking. Well, what am I holding in my hand right now? There's some melon soda. Maybe not. Okay. I'm thinking this is the former manor house or something. This is where the person's ancestor lived that founded the village. The village is on the river. So brook, something brook, Folly Brook, because this is the Folly. Right, we're going into Folly Brook. I have a name. Welcome to Folly Brook. The main A road comes in. We go past Folly Brook House, which you get a glimpse of through the trees, but not much as we're driving past it. They have the granny house at the back. And then, as you enter Folly Brook, there is a turn off to go into the residential off to the right immediately, which is just all residential down there. And carry straight on, and you're welcomed by the commercial units along the main stretch, which includes, again, the first thing we meet has a door facing towards us, welcoming. A little road through to a small industrial cluster going on in there as well. We'll have a look at that in a moment. Through to the gas station, just as you hit the middle of town, as you hit the big roundabout, which is here, which sends you off towards whatever the B road is. Then we have the oh, I need to get a tree to hide that sign. Hang on, we need a tree, any old tree that's big and ugly and fluffy. Come on. Not big enough. You are the one. Can we hide that sign? Not quite, but it's almost hidden. It's almost hidden. It'll do, right? So yeah, the Nag's Head or whatever this is, we'll take the right and go into the industrial area. You've got the school and the community centre. So the school and community centre there. As we head in, this is some of the apartments, the mixed use, but they're just, I imagine them to be flats. They've got a little private parking area behind. Industrial units around here, just light density, packaging and whatever's. A couple of warehouse units there, and just a small, I'm not sure what sort of unit that would be. It looks like it should be a restaurant, but I don't know. We've even provided a little custom constructed fire station. As we head back out this way, there is, down the end of this cul-de-sac, a little park for the kids coming straight out of the school there. Your Grumblers roundabout is too big. I would agree. Maybe go and do a little fix on that in a second. Alright, all the houses along the main through road are these small houses, and then as you go off into the cul-de-sacs you get the larger gardens and houses that are backing onto the river, looking very nice. And that feeds us back round to where we began. If we head back down this way, we do have the extension where we ran out of river space. We had some houses up here with great views of the countryside. That's the main selling point of these houses. Probably one more job I will need to do, but it's not anything I'm going to rush. I did say I wanted a few trees dotted in a few of these gardens, just to break up the nothingness. Probably won't do anything with these though. This feels more like new build or newer build, and there hasn't been time for trees to grow down this way. Then heading on up to the out of town this way, got a small industrial cluster going on here. Just a small one. Then you have the out of town, the park, just for, I don't know, just let's get out of the house. Let's go to the park area. Tiny little janky looking like it's going on there. Can't be having that now. Unless, of course, there we go. It's fixed. That's not fixed. How are you not fixed? It'll do. I don't care enough. Plenty of parking down here. And down here, of course, to our little garden centre, home base, building supplies, builders merchants, all in one combined. With the dumped trolleys in the car park. And a little burger kiosk there, somewhere to get some food. That's very typical. And then as you head out this way, you've got the little service station, the tiny little one with ice cream van there as well. And the very last thing before you leave my tile and go out into my neighbour's tile, you take the right at the end of the dirt track down here, you've got the landfill. The only thing we haven't seen, if you come off of the roundabout here, which I'm going to downgrade to the two-lane road, is there's a little cafe down here. We had a look at this earlier, and then the point of this cafe is you can take a, just trying to think, do we want parking here? I think I'll put a little couple of parking bays up on the path here. Down here you can take the coastal path, or not the coastal path, the river path to the bunker, something to see, and then there's a little picnic area right at the very end. And that concludes Follybrook. But yes, you're right. I'm going to change this roundabout. Ideally, we want mass transit, but in the absence of that, vanilla 2-lane one-way roads would do the task. So let's do this. Bish, 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 bush. Didn't I get them all? Apparently I did. Yeah, there we go. Good call. Thanks, random. And that is tile C3. I don't know how it's going to fit in with everybody else's work, but there is plenty of room for lots of little villages like this dotted around. But yes, Follybrook. I'll take it. I was referring to the diameter of the other one. Oh, the one actually in the town. I really brought the diameter of this down. Mini roundabout would be better, but I don't think we can get much tighter than this before it starts breaking. Hang on, nodes would be helpful. Yeah, starts, there we go, we already started breaking here. There's not much give. Do you know what? I'm just going to leave it as it was. I was quite moderately satisfied with it. We do have a tiny little glitch going on there. Is there any tied in there? Well, whatever's. Right. That is, where am I going to set this camera? I think we'll set the camera here because we get all of the build from here. I think that will do nicely. Let's have a little look at the chat. Did I miss anything special? Not recently. Putting the 10 so far together. It's really nice to see the little villages come together. Oh, yes. Thanks, Gerard. Yes. I might come to you for that. I might come to you for that. Or not. I don't know. It's a little while before I start worrying about it. But if you've already done most of the donkey work, it's going to save me doing it. So that'd be really helpful. Especially given, where are we? This coming week. Oh, is it next week? Where are we? What date are we? Saturday is the anniversary of my mother's passing. So I imagine beginning of next week I'm not going to be on my chippiest. So I don't know how much is going on with me. I'm using YouTube as a crutch when it comes to like emotionally carrying myself through these times. You worked really well last year. I mean, I did need a little bit of a mind break, but yeah. Will I work on the map next? Yes. Now this is done, I will be working on the map. I'm going to have to do a video for, I think I'm releasing it on Friday, explaining to everybody how to upload their saves, not their maps, their saves. But yeah, it's going to come together really, really well, I think. And if Gerard's putting it all together, I mean, how have we got here? Sorry. Idea. I continue the donkey work and update the collection. When all is done, you do a video where you see everything for the first time. I'm good with that, Gerard. I'm really good with that. Yep. I'll I'll sit on this though. I will obviously save it and share it with you, but I'll sit on this for a little while. There's a few bits, like a few stray trees and whatever I want to pop in there. But yeah, this will probably be the last one to fit in to the into the, what's the word I'm looking for? Jigsaw. And then it'll be a complete job. You'll be the first to see it, clearly. Well, that's worth it for donkey work. I respect that. But yeah, I'm okay with this. I do need to double check to make sure I haven't gone over on any limits, but I'm certain I haven't. There's no way I've hit the 300. Is it 300 buildings? There's no way I've hit 300 buildings. There's no way I've hit the prop count. And no, the nodes and segments I'm well under. Even with the few little bits of path that I popped in every now here and there. 500 buildings. Yeah, there's no way I've gone anywhere near that. 500 props. Yeah, I'm well under on that. The nodes and segments was 300, wasn't it? So, and was it 250 trees? I might be close on the trees. But there's plenty of savings to be had on the trees. I can thin out the forests a bit, and like I say, there's definitely tree upon tree in some of the wooded areas. 2,500 trees. Well, I'm definitely under that. I'm glad you've got the things in front of you. I'm really not there. In fact, I need to be going to bed soon. I have not slept today. I normally have a nap where I can. But I've been up and about, very active. Long streams today. I mean, this one's another 2 hours. Is that 4, 5, 6, 7 hours working? 7 hours working on this. 7 hours. It's pathetic. Oh, I've had a good time. I really have. So yeah, what I'll do, Gerard, is I will. I'll leave you to do it if you're happy. I'll leave you to do it. I'm going to go and message the 2 extra new people that we've got with their tiles. We did keep you distracted. You did. You really did. But I mean, it's the magic of streams, isn't it? It's two-way stuff. I'm good with that. But yeah, as the design, in fact, if I put the camera up a little bit, I pretty much covered the area that I marked as being the potential build area. So I think that came out all right. How's that there? Hang on. How is that there? That's okay. Yeah. Well, let's pop a few trees, especially in these gardens here. They're quite large. I think it's just a couple of dotted trees here and there. Not many. And the build will be done. Yes. Right, so what's next is tomorrow back to map making, which will be lots of tree painting. So join me for that if you've been following the map build. My last map build for Cities Skylines. It is going to be a good one. I promise you that. But anyway, if you haven't hit the like button already, now is a very good time to do so, because I'll be gone in a moment and then it'll be too late. And you'll feel you won't be able to sleep. You will not be able to sleep. I've been BonBonB. You've been very, very welcome. I will see you again very, very soon. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't bite those bed bugs. Bite.